Hello everyone and welcome back to Sendik's Weather Channel. He's back! Today we're going to be having a look at the latest from the charts for the next couple of weeks, which as you'll see from this chart I'm showing first, will take us to the 13th of March. We'll have a look at all the latest data for the next couple of weeks and yeah, we'll just get straight on with things. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Why don't we aim for 100 likes? And please do comment on what you'd like to see on the channel. Mixing things up a little bit with the charts today, so I hope that you all enjoy. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So, firstly, looking at the upright temperature and precipitation ensembles from the GFS, the American model, just to show the general trend. So, from now until the 1st of March, we are slightly below average with the upright temperatures, about the -5 hours, feel a little bit chilly, and there could be some harsh overnight frosts at times, but through the day, especially Thursday into Friday, looks quite mild, with temperatures maybe even reaching the mid-teens. Pretty incredible for the time of year. Anyway, let's see. So after that, you can see from around the 2nd to the 5th of March, we've got exceptionally mild of the upright temperatures next week, and especially next week anyway, and we see some very mild temperatures moving in. Friday into Saturday, I should say, is when we're expecting a warm-up of the temperatures because it's going to turn a lot milder. Could see temperatures reaching high double digits, really, especially in the south, but maybe even in like Birmingham, for example, where I'm looking here. Temperatures maybe even reaching 14 or 15. Now, one trend that there has been is for a cooling trend into the second week of March. You can see here the upper temperatures are dipping, with this is the -5 line here, and as you can see there's quite a few runs dipping below that. So maybe there's a sign of a cooling trend. Again, longer term chances, longer term prospects, so again, take it with a pinch of salt. But you can see the GFS 12Z run did dip at the end, but it's a long way off. But it is quite a mild outlier at times, but it is, you know, within the pack, if you know what I mean. It is the upper end of the scale. Now, this is the this is the stratosphere data. So this is the zonal mean winds. Remember, anything below this 0 line is considered to be an SSW, which is where we reverse the zonal winds of the polar vortex, and we basically split it or displace it, and it's strong enough to basically displace it and mean that we might see a change in the surface pattern, such as increasing chances of colder weather, increasing chances of blocking, but we probably fall on the wrong side of that anyway. Now, as you can see, this is the ECM ensembles, and a lot of them, they were going for a reversal around the 11th of March, into the second week of March, but there's been a big back off from the runs today, I'd say. They are still dropping it below into the 25th to the 1st of April. A lot of these runs are dipping to a quite strong negative zonal mean winds, so reversing the zonal winds and causing a sudden stratospheric warming. But again, it's extended range again, and at this time of year, it's mid-April, and that's the cold air's gone. You wouldn't see any impacts from that necessarily, apart from it being wetter, windier, and cooler, but not cold at all. Really, you're really limiting your cold chances by at least like into the first half of April. You're limiting your chances more and more. So unless we see a sudden change, then I'll keep monitoring it. But unless we see a sudden change, it looks quite done for dinner, especially with the ECM. Now, I want to show this chart, which is the extended range probability forecast, weather regimes forecast. So the blues indicate the Atlantic, so Atlantic dominance. The reds indicate blocking, and as you can see, this is where we are today. So again, westerly winds, southwesterly winds, bringing some very mild air over into start March. But as you can see, between the 5th and the 12th of March, most of the runs are favouring unsettled conditions, so westerly, typical pattern, quite mild westerly winds, and that is pretty much favoured for the whole run. So as the cold, down the toilet. Probably looking at April now, unless this SSW suddenly appears out of nowhere. We'll have a look at the main model runs then, of course. We've got the GFS here. At the moment, we are bringing in a chillier westerly wind. High pressure's building over the country into Friday, with some relatively okay upper temperatures. But again, chilly nights the next couple of days. Then we go milder with winds in from the west-southwest, and as you can see, high pressure centred just to our south. Well, actually, it's over the southwest and into France. We're bringing the wind from a very mild southwesterly wind. Upper temperatures are looking very mild, with temperatures maybe even reaching the mid-teens at times. There you go, 13s, 14s, 15s by Wednesday the 5th of March. 4th of March, 13s, 14s, so quite mild for the time of year. This pattern sustains for a few days before eventually low pressure breaks through from off the Atlantic, keeping the wind in from the southwest most of the time, but a bit more unsettled, especially in the north, but not exclusively. Go quite stormy, mild, wet and windy into the second week of March. Pretty average, pretty average, oscillate between average and above average temperatures, really. Nothing much noteworthy to say, such as cold weather or anything. Do get a slightly cooler snap at times, but again, it's very transient. And excuse me, I've still got bugs everywhere. But the wind's basically maintained from the southwest most of this run, so nothing too much of a note there. The GM next, then, very similar. Next couple of days slightly cooler with winds in from the west northwest at times. High pressure builds over and just to the north of the country, bringing in the winds from the southwest. Look very high pressure dominated with the GM, bringing in some very mild air masses and probably feeling much more spring-like with the barbecues on 15 or 16 degrees in the far southeast there by Thursday. And on Wednesday, 10s, 11s, 12s, pretty much about the same. Pretty very, very mild for the time of year. Barbecues, get your barbecues out now. It's not quite that level yet, but it's getting there. Now, GM runs, ensemble runs are pretty, average. They don't really dip. They go way above, and then they don't really dip. And then the ECM's not fully come out yet, but we'll have a look at the midnight run. There we go. And as you can see, it doesn't have that dip around day 10, and they mostly remain above average. So, not much of interest to say there, apart from if you like your mild weather, like me, to be honest, I just want the summer to arrive. Just get it here. Just get the spring weather on. Get your barbecue out, and let's do this now, because it's just a bit disappointing, isn't it? I've enjoyed the recent sunny days, so it's been colder, but sunnier days have been the more prevalent feature. Anyway, everyone, hope you all enjoyed today's video. Again, hit the like button and subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone, and hashtag send it in the comments.